Hi there, this is Ed Herzog, and today I want to show you a tool called Tyle. Tyle is a video creation tool that is currently available on AppSumo for $59 for a one-time lifetime buy. Now, in my opinion, Tyle is not getting the attention it deserves. This is a very nice, very easy to use video creation tool. And that's not just my opinion, that's the opinion of other people who have taken the time to test out Tyle. So I want to read you some comments from some people. These are coming from a private Facebook group, so I'm going to read these from my cell phone. I'm not going to put them on the screen because this group is private. But here is what some other people say about Tyle. So the first person says, "My plan was to check it out, laugh, and then move on with my life. Seriously, that was the plan. Yes, I already have quite a few of these, but this one spoke to me directly when I tried it out. Smooth and intuitive UX. Just perfect for my needs. Also, the Storyblocks integration alone makes it worth it." Here's what somebody else said. "I have to agree with that first person. I figured the last thing I need is another video tool. But I played around with it today, and it's much faster to create a quick video than Rocketium and InVideo. And the range of included videos is huge. Alfeo is better if you're adding many elements to a video and doing more animations, but I generally have to upload videos to work with. With Tyle, I also like that each slide or card can be downloaded in a zipped file, and you can also export as a PDF or vertically or horizontally as a PNG file." Now, this person also included a link to a video that they created just playing around with Tyle, and so we'll take a look at that after my demo of Tyle so you can see, get an idea of what you might be able to create using Tyle. So now I'll switch over to my desktop and take you through a demonstration of Tyle. So here I am inside of Tyle, and by the way, you might have noticed that my background has changed. The sunlight in the other room was way too bright, so I couldn't see my computer screen, so I had to come into the dining room and continue the video here. So anyway, here I have this initial template loaded up, but I can easily change that. So I can come here into template and click on change theme, and you'll see they've got about 30 different square themes that you can start off with. You can also click here on message. So you have explainer video for YouTube, promotion video introducing a class or food delivery, or you could click here on media if you want to start with a video size for a particular type of social media channel. So you have here Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google Ad, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, presentation, and LinkedIn, and you have various sizes for each of these. And I will say though, one of the things I really like about Tyle is you can very easily switch from one size to another, and it does a really good job of rearranging the elements. So if you start off with one size and then decide you want a different size, or maybe you want to create a video, the same video for multiple social media channels, it's very easy to switch things around within Tyle. So that is one of the things that I really, really like about this particular video creation program. I'm going to actually close out of this and just stay with this here. So first of all, I can click there and I can see my various layers. So I have video, image, box, logo, content, and title. Click back on that. Now here I can see other designs for this template here. So I can click through these and select a template to begin with, one that I like in terms of the design. So let's just go with this one here, and then I can click here and I can start editing these various elements. So I'll come here first to video/image. Now I can turn this on or off. If I don't want an image or a video on a particular slide, I can turn that on or off. I can upload my own videos or images, or I can click here on stock images, wait for that to load up, and you'll see they've got Storyblocks and they have pixels. And I can click here on more to see more options, or I can come up here on the search box and search for a particular type of image, and come back here and take a look at stock videos. And again, I've got videos from Storyblocks and pixels. Come over here, and again, these are the different options I was already showing you. You can click around here and find one that you like. This does basically the same thing as what we were looking at up here. Let's just switch to this design for the moment. Come back over here. Now I can apply a filter if I want. Got a lot of different options for filters. Let's go with that one. And here I have image brightness, so I can easily change that. Again, I'm not trying to make anything pretty. I'm just showing you the options that you have here. You can put in different margins, so edge margins, depending on how you want that to be laid out relative to the rest of the video slide. Here you can scale the image, so it's a slider that's scaled. If you want to zoom it in, zoom it out, you can rotate the image. If we want to do that, we'll have an upside down cat. Cats like to be upside down, I think. And source says none. So this will normally say where your image or video is coming from. When I played around with it last night, I was playing around with something that says source is pixels, so it'll tell you where that particular image or video is coming from. So that is what you can do with a video or image. Let's come back up here, go back, now come to the box. So now we're going to deal with the box here. So they have some really nice preset color combinations here. So you can pick a color combination that you like. As you can see, there are quite a few different options. So let's just go with a royal blue, and boom, I've got that there. And then you've got a highlight color here for your text. You can change that by clicking here, depending on, that one looks better there, I think. But it's nice for people like me who are not designers and aren't very good at color combinations. They already have some really nice combinations laid out here. So that, for me, is very helpful, very useful, and makes designing very easy to do. Then let's come here. Again, I can keep, that's another option for changing the layout. You can keep playing around with this, right? It's kind of fun to play around with this. I have to admit, I was playing around with this last night, and I was like, hey, this is kind of fun. I could waste hours just playing around with this. Of course, at the end of the day, you got to make decisions and create your video, right? Now, one of the things I've noticed is depending on some of the options you select, it opens up other options for editing your video. And not every option opens up all the other options, if that makes sense. So now that I've selected this particular layout, I now have things for edge margin, border, and gradation. I didn't have those before, and it looks like there is a row here that is kind of grayed out that doesn't fit with this particular type of video. So just be aware that you won't get every single option, with other options that you choose. So it is maybe a limitation, but again, I'm sure there is a reason for why you don't get every option combination. Come back here and now take a look at the logo. Again, if you don't want your logo, you can turn that off. Here you can change the position. It says automatic. Can we change that? Oh yeah, I see. So they've got a box here, a grid box, so you can select where you want the position to be. You can scale it. Got opacity, and then you can invert the color. So those are options for your logo. Then over here for the title, again, you can change the color. This is, again, just going to change the color combination. Now we'll go with a twilight blue, but again, keep that yellow as the color there. You can change the font. There are a bunch of font options here. So we'll go with, I have no idea what font this is. Again, my goal isn't to make something look pretty. It's just to play around here and show you what you can do. Again, you can scale the font, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can change the alignment. You've got vertical alignment as well, and then you can add a border. You can also click on this and then get some options here. So you can bold it, highlight it, I guess that's italics. So you've got some options here as well for dealing with the text if you double click on that. Then we'll come over here and we've got content. So content here, this here, which is a smaller content, you're going to have a lot of the same options in terms of what you can do with that. Then here you've got slide timing. So if you want your slide to turn that on, depending on how long you want this particular slide to last, you can make it up to 30 seconds per slide or down to 1 second per slide, depending on how long you want each slide. You can do that individually by slide. Now the other thing here, what I've been showing you right now are the automatic settings, where everything kind of rearranges on its own and gets placed based on those settings. You also have an option here for the manual mode. So with the manual mode, I can move the elements around and place them where I want. I don't have to rely on the automatic settings of Tyle. So if I come up here and just single click on that, I can now move that wherever I want. Same thing with that there. Click here on this image and move it around. So I've got some options to really place things where I want to, if that's something I want to do, rather than relying on their automatic mode. So come back here, get this content back, and I'm actually going to go back and make this look nice, or reasonably nice. And now I want to show you down here, if you want to, right now it's a 900 by 900, that's a size. If I want to change the size, come up here, and you're going to see all these options: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. So let's say I want to make this 1200 by 630, boom. Now I want to make it 900 by 600, boom. 940 by 960. I think it does a really nice job of rearranging the elements within the page. Now again, you'll probably have to tweak it some depending on what you're changing from, or what you're changing to, and what your original size was. But I think it in general does a really nice job of rearranging the elements on the page. So you can play around with that and see, what you can do with that. Again, for me, it seems to work very well. Now, when you want to add another slide, you can just click there. It's going to duplicate this slide here. Of course, you can come over here if you want to delete a slide. Oops, get that back on here. You've got a delete button right there, or a copy button, or a download button. Now, to add sound to your video, what you want to do is you're going to click here on preview. And now you have options here. You have music. So I can pick you're not going to hear this probably, or maybe you will, but because I'm recording through my microphone, you may not hear it, but you do have options here for music. Not a lot of options. I do hope they'll add more music options in the future. It's like maybe 50 to 70 different options. You can also come here, change the speed of the video. You can change here the image zoom. Here you have some options for automation, for how it kind of moves through the different elements within the video. Then here you can add narration. So if you want somebody, a voice to be reading these words, you have those options as well. You have male voices as well as female voices. And right now they have English and they have Korean, because this is a Korean company. They've also been reaching out to the English-speaking market. Based on the comments in AppSumo, they do plan on adding more voices. This comes from Amazon Polly. I did try this out last night. I thought the voices did really well. They were very clear, very easy to understand. And it does seem like these British ones here were not here last night when I was looking at this. So they've already added in a few new ones if you want a British accent. Before they only had these US accents for English. So that is an option you have as well. So that is basically what you can do with Tyle. Now let me run you through a quick video here. Again, not entirely sure the sound will get picked up, but let's just see here. And this is a video that the second commenter put together. Again, this is just a person playing around with it. I'm not, they may not be 100% happy with this video. It was just them playing around. So here you can get an idea of what sort of video you might be able to create using Tyle. This is 40 seconds, so we'll just let this run through. Again, I don't know if you can hear, there is music in the background. Overall, I'd say that looks like a pretty nice video for somebody who's just playing around with this and seeing what they could do with Tyle. So now let's take a look at the AppSumo deal on Tyle. So as I've already mentioned, it starts at $59 for a single code. You can buy up to 3 codes, and we'll take a look at what you get as you go from 1 code to 2 codes to 3 codes. You can also see here it currently has 5 taco reviews, so It's not just me. People who have taken a look at Tyle really like this tool. So as always, you get lifetime access to Tyle. You also get all future plan updates, and you get all the different features I showed you. You get all the templates. You get the stock library of over 3 million images and videos. You get their auto design tool as well as a manual design mode, magic resize, web sharing, inspiration gallery, custom color palette, etc. So for a single code, you get all the features, and you can create and download 500 slides per month. Remember, a slide is one of these here. So this would be one slide, this would be 2 slides, etc. So they don't set it based on the amount of time or the number of videos. It's based on how many slides you download. I didn't see any limitation on how long the video that you create or videos you create can be. They did recommend about 5 to 6 minutes, but I don't see any real limitation if you want to make a video that's longer than that. Your limitation here is on the number of slides you can download per month. Now, in the questions and comments, they did say that there is a 20% leeway. If you make a mistake, you need to go back and correct something. Maybe there's a typo on one of your slides. They will let you redo some of your slides. You know, again, it's kind of about a 20% of your slide can be redone and then not count against this limit if you've already downloaded it and then need to download it a second time. So with 2 codes, you go up to 1,000 slides per month, and with 3 codes, you go unlimited slides per month. So that is the AppSumo deal on Tyle. Again, I really like this tool. I found it very easy to use. The UI UX is so simple, so easy to use, and you can change things around very easily. They have a lot of really, really great automatic functions that, again, for somebody like me that's not a designer, I think this would be a great tool. Maybe if you're a designer, this may not seem like much to you, I don't know, but for those of us, which is most of the world, that are not designers, I think this is a great tool, a great buy. I will put my affiliate link in the description below, in the video description. If you do choose to buy Tyle, I do appreciate it if you buy Tyle via my affiliate link. It does give me a little money. It allows me to continue to create 100% free content. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more videos coming out, videos to help you build and grow your online business. And then finally, if you have any questions or comments about Tyle before you buy, please let me know. I will always do my best to help you out and to answer your questions before you buy something. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.